suicides every day for 2-3 months. And then when it comes to February, at the end of 3 months, you get on the court with me. Do you think you're scoring more than 2?
All right. Short, sweet, and and to the point. You can't microwave your success in these markets, man. You got to come to these streets. You got to get skull drug. You got to put the time in. And once you do all that, then you can go get money out these markets. Okay. So don't shortcut the hard work, basically. Just put the work in, reach out if you need help. There are several people who have found success. Okay. I can tell you that things didn't really turn the corner for me until I adhered to risk management, right? Risk management is everything, right? If you know exactly how much money that you are going to lose on a trade, then you can succeed, right? You're not going to succeed until you can control your losses. All right. If you can't control your losses, you'll have limited success. The losses mount up, and if you can control what you lose, you'll find success. I'll just leave that right there. So let's jump into these markets. And I know since everybody was up on Zoom early, I know, Shay, you got gold covered, right?
No, Todd, I don't. I was catching a bot swindler. I did not have time.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Go ate me up. I'm emotional. I can't even do gold.
Hey, Leandro, how do I add this to my list?
Go to the box with the lines on the right hand side at the top near publish. Yeah, there you go.
Sweet, sweet. See, I'm already adding, just like I told you.
Lovely.
All right, so gold look like it's gonna be on the drop, guys. Got a nice little bearish setup. All y'all have to do is wait for that retracement. Now, obviously, I would wait for it to start dropping because that's a huge stop loss area. But I would wait for it to start dropping. I would probably say I'll stop this joint, kind of like I do the indices. On the 12-hour, you can probably refine this entry to around this level. Let price tag and then come down. I would take profit at these lows. This is the first area I would take profit. Maybe take it again at the body right here. So it looks like you can get a refined entry on the 12 hour. I would probably use the 12 hour. Any questions, any comments?
I have a question. The first green line that you set, would that be your self stop or your first
Stop
TP?
TP1, TP2, TP.
Yeah.
Look at this US all, US all. It never bounced up. I still say that this move is coming, okay? We can't force the timing of the market, but this is still what I'm expecting. This analysis was basically done last week. Oh, what am I doing, guys?
I think you didn't get the bounce in it because China's locked down. So when China opens back up, you'll probably get it.
They locked down because of the China flu. Is that
They're locked down because of COVID, huh?
Yeah, this new variant or whatever.
I guess they got some kind of outbreak. They have for, I don't know, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know.
now.
I was just being facetious, but yeah, that's still the expected move. When Sean, do you know when it's going to open up? I don't know, Martha. I don't know that anybody really knows. Do you know? Did they had a tentative date they're gonna open back up, Sean?
There is no date. I mean, the thing that's strange and unrealistic to me is, apparently the president over there wants a zero COVID environment.
Yeah, I know.
I just think that's unlikely. So I don't know. They're open.
With billions of folks living on top of each other. So yeah. I don't know that anybody knows the answer to that question, Martha. That's a good question. And it's something that we kind of just have to monitor. Hopefully that makes sense. That's true, Des. So hold what you got on the oil, I guess. Y'all don't even want to talk about these indices, huh?
I know I don't.
They've been cooking with Crisco. Look at that. Look at that drop, man. Oh my God, I missed this drop the last 12 hours of the market. So, apparently the US is talking about raising interest rates. Well, they're both dropping, but I guess because Jay Powell said that they might that a 50% or 0.50 point increase is on the table, and we should have already that should have been the first increase in my personal opinion. But everybody's worried about raising the interest rates too fast, too high, too fast, because it could stall the economy. If it stalls the economy, then we're kind of screwed. But on the other side of that coin, if you don't raise the interest rates, you run into 9% inflation every month. So, I remember coming into the year, there was this article I posted that said, welcome to hyperinflation. So, the $30 chicken wings, there's nothing that we're going to be able to do. The $8 gallon of gas, it'll be here this summer. So, this is just a result of printing money, man. Like, you just can't print money with no consequences. And, we didn't just print $1 trillion. They had the nerve to print like 6. So, you know, it's just going to be some hard times, which is all the more reason that it's important to learn how to trade, right? You know, because that's the only way we're going to be able to keep up with inflation. Ain't no job in America going to raise the salaries to keep up with inflation. So, you know, go through your lumps, learn, you know, don't just try to take a shortcut, you know, by buying bots. You know, I'm not discouraging you from buying a bot, but learn how to trade, man. Learn how to trade. If you learn to do it yourself, then you can go into the market and you can pull out enough money to feed you and your family. Okay. There's you are funny, but yeah, all the markets, all the money they printed and gave to the companies bought back the stocks instead of hired more people. So you have the higher valuation of these companies, and then people are still starving. So just be prepared for the markets to react to any type of rate increase news. All right, and from what I understand, the rates should increase in May. I think that's what Jim Powell was saying. So that's right around the corner. So we should see the dollar continue to push north, especially against the yen. The dollar rebounded nicely last week. Started off retracing a little bit, then it rebounded pretty nicely. The Japanese economy is in shambles, y'all. So that's why you're seeing the dollar yen go like to record highs. And I don't know that there's an end in sight. So, you know, we're about to a point that we don't have any reference to the left of the chart. So it wicked past, I think, the all-time high. The all-time high was at this green line, and we've wicked past that. So I just anticipate this price continuing to push higher. Price hasn't been this high since 2002. Oh my God, 2002. So we have like 20-year records being smashed. So when you reach out to me, the answer is I don't know. I don't know how high it's going. I don't know. Nobody knows. But you know, at this point, we just have to keep on trading these JPY pairs like through the roof, because until they get it figured out. Don't say that, Sean. You was born in 2002. Ugh. Anyway, you know, just trade the Japanese pairs up, and they were in shambles because of COVID. Really, they just haven't recovered. You know, maybe it's bad policy. It's the supply chain crunch. It's a combination of all that. Even during the Olympics, you know, they spent a lot of money, but there was nobody to come watch. You know, like no people over there. So they just keep losing money, and they're hesitant to raise rates because they don't have the American economy. People aren't just spending money. A lot of what bails the American people or the American economy out is we don't believe in saving money. We spend, and a healthy economy requires people to spend money. And most, like I guess the Asian economies, their people have a little sense. They save their money. They don't live off the credit card. And you know what the American government has done a great job of is teaching us to spend everything, spend first, live off that credit cards. They advertise. You can have it now, and that's what we do. So it makes sense that our economy is always white hot because we don't say nothing. We spend everything. So it makes for a smoking hot economy and a bunch of broke folks, in the country. So, the Asian economies, the Asian culture isn't really like that. Like they don't just spend everything. Yeah, I guess you only live once. So why not live broke, All right, so let's look at these other joints. So I know I have my target area down here for the euro. Either one of these two lines are fine for me. I mean, this is kind of like the low bar for the euro. I know we're still in a war environment over there. The American economy is white hot. So I do expect the euro to eventually push down into these areas. It's been pretty good push. So I'm going to continue to trade this down or look for opportunities to get in to trade the euro down. Good trading opportunity here for the poundy. Look for it to push back into this area and then head south. For the swing folks, this is it's a weekly trade idea. Don't get caught up on Sunday getting into this idea unless you're buying it first. You already understand, or hopefully you guys understand, you begin to beat up a little bit earlier in the week. So hopefully you'll trade this with a grain of salt, even if it pushes down Sunday. Wait for it to retrace up before you hop in for the weekly sale. Or if you just put 1% on it, then understand that that entire area is the game for the retracement. Seems like every week there's some discussion on what the heck is going on with these pairs. I still expect for GA to push up. We finally got a decent push. It hit TP1 and pulled back. I'm still expecting it to push higher next week and maybe even the week after that. What I would like to see, if I throw this fib on it, I like to see price come into at least this blue line area. All right, that's the target area, you know, before I want to see price push back down, okay? That thing retraced all the way to the zone. Okay, I think this is gonna push south. I think this bad boy is done. It's about a 78.6 retracement to the top side. I would look for this GBP Swiss franc to push down. I think we probably got all that we're going to get out of this retracement. I don't know why it went faster than the others, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Notice I'm including these wicks on this order block. You want to refine this and drop down. Okay, so this might be worth buying up if you're going to enter this trade. So you can have your hedge. You know, this could go from anywhere from, I don't know, 80 pips to 100 pips before it starts selling. So if you're interested in taking this GF trade, it might be worth your time to hedge it by buying it up and then getting in for the sale. I had a lot of good fortune last week doing GA the same way. It'll really boost your profit if you do it like that. If that's the trade that you're going to take. I think this bad boy might be cooking off too. This is not going to fall 600 pips this week. I don't think, but it's definitely going to head back down, I believe. I believe we got the retracement that we're going to get out of this bad boy. Did anybody take this EN trade? T money? Felicia, did y'all take this trade?
No, I don't think I took Ian.
This trade will not get this high, guys. That ain't gonna happen. But
Hey Todd, I wasn't sure if you said Felicia or Alicia, but no, we didn't take the trade.
Yeah, I was saying Felicia. I know
Oh.
Alicia doesn't trade with us. She's bougie. Well, I expect this to go higher.
It's your fault why she doesn't trade with us, Todd. So
Why? Tell her I'm putting trend lines back on my charts. I at least expect this trade to get to TP2 right here. Perhaps even higher, but I at least expect Euro NZD to get to TP2.
I took that trade. I made $100 off of it.
Are you still in the trade?
No, for some reason, I don't know if it hit a trailing stop loss or if I just got out of it, but I got out of it. Looked like I left a lot of meat on the bone.
A lot of meat on the bone. This is another one that's cooking with Crisco, boy. I would wait for this thing to pull back and then you can trade it up to that line, to the 50. I don't think this is adding my my symbols. Yeah, okay. Well, we got kicked out of this one. I don't know how high this trade is going, but it's going higher. You got the higher lows, higher highs. This would be a target area at this point. I'll wait for a pullback. Once this thing pulls back, then you can take it, I guess, to the top side. It just did a pullback, I guess. All righty. This is not a bad setup. The only thing I don't really like about it is you're in a monthly order block right here. At this red line, you're going to enter the monthly order block. So it might be a little bit choppy. But it's a good risk to reward setup. If you wanted to take that trade. Anybody have any pairs they want to look at? No, I'm looking around. I'm looking up here to see if my boy Danny is on the call. I know some of y'all got pairs y'all want to look at. Box out the monthly order block for EC. For EF, this trade right here.
Yes.
This green candle, and you have this bearish push down, that's the order block. You see last month, it tapped in and pushed down. Then it rejected, now it's coming back up. If the month was to end right now, this would be a bullish order block saying that the price is gonna go back up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, Alicia, are you on the call? I mean, I know your avatar is up, but are you listening?
Yeah, I am.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's great. What have you been trading?
Don't remember. I don't know. Friday was blur for me, so I don't remember. I was in the AUD pairs. GA.
Was it a successful week?
It was until AJ. It was until AJ.
Oh, what did it do? Sell?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was trying to sell, but I couldn't hold it long. I got in too early, and I gave up too early.
Yeah, EJ did the same thing.
Yeah, so it was good until then. Yeah, I was in the JPY pairs, and I got UC, I called UC sale. And then I did EA and GA.
Did you
I was all over the place.
did you buy the UC back up?
No, I didn't. And
So-
I seen it went all the way back up.
Yeah, I was expecting. I didn't expect it to sell as deep as it did. It retraced to the 78.6. But yeah, we've been trading the UC up since they did the liquidity grab.
Yep. Yep. That was a night. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I think we're finally getting the retracements on these JPY pairs. But
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be long.
me either. I'm not selling them, you know, because as soon as you start selling them in this uptrend,
They turn around.
we're gonna turn around and go. So I would just wait until you get the bullish move and just buy it. You know, it's not really no reason to sell these during this bull run, especially knowing
Yep.
the Japanese economy is in shambles.
Yep, I agree.
Does anybody else have anything that they want to look at? Yeah, because Felicia's doing a call tomorrow morning for the swing trader. She's gonna pick the pairs out. Is that what you said, Felicia?
Absolutely not. I'm not sure where you have that information from. But that is not the move. No, sir.
So tomorrow morning we'll do the Wyckoff introduction or whatever. For anybody who wants to join, it'll be an hour earlier than this Zoom was this morning. And then after that, we'll pick out the pairs that we want to trade going into the week. You know, I appreciate everybody for showing up. You know, I apologize to anybody who felt slighted, you know, in the bot situation, but just understand that you know, at least the bot works. That's the silver lining. But just, you know, mind your pockets, man. Like, you know, if you're gonna spend money on something, please make sure that you are doing your due diligence. And if you guys don't have anything else, I will talk to you guys next week or tomorrow. All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Todd.